pretty much was like, ooh, all right then.
So,
This hurts me.
And then my sister was so mad because like what we asked for, we were like, all we want is pictures of us and like our parties and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then we want pictures of everyone's faces having fun, and then we want the decorations. And those are like the things. Like just
There was the cake.
there was like one thing of the cake, and it was like this.
No.
I was like, solid. That looks exactly like my urgent photo I took in the kitchen while I was about to throw up from being so anxious.
Hold on,
So
sense
like,
motive. Were they partaking in the drinks?
I still.
I'm sorry that happened.
They were a little bit. Yeah, they had a drink. Yeah,
For 2 or 3 or 4 by the
they totally had a glass of something or other at one
fucking
point.
probably.
I was gonna say, I think they were for sure drinking. I mean,
I still think.
They told me they had the lemonade. That's what she said. She's like, we had the lemonade in the water.
What lemonade? There was lemonade?
there was
Yes.
lemonade.
I
Yeah.
remember
okay.
blueberry mead.
I just remember the mead.
You don't
man.
even know about the.
Yeah, I don't need to know about no lemonade. There was,
want
there was
more of
mead
that.
and whiskey about.
that.
Oh no,
I also got one.
hella
There
salty.
was one photo where I was kind of like, I don't want to be that person, but I kind of want to ask for it, for that photo. But there was one point where Ian and I'm sorry, were kissing, and she had a picture. I know, right?
Yeah, that one was
a
on.
picture.
I can pull that one off. Yeah, that one was on.
I would.
No way.
Maybe, I don't know, I'll look later.
I haven't seen any of these, but I'm just
Yeah,
I totally forgot to send them to you.
infuriated. I am infuriated.
You sent it to me when I was like on a lunch break at work,
Yeah.
and so I like perused through them super quick. I'm like, oh, cute, look at those preliminaries, and then just like forgot about it.
Yeah, not.
Yeah, no, those are the.
I was waiting for the real ones.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think
How much-
it was a wonderful time. Had a great time.
Had a
with all of
fantastic
it.
time.
I had a fun time.
I still think my favorite
remember
part of that
that.
was your little cousin that was supposed to be running the side by side.
And then
And then your whole wedding procession just starts walking down, and he's standing at the end. He's watching you. He's like,
Yeah, that's my little nephew.
and I was like, yo, my guy, go get him. And he was just like, I fucking lost it. I was standing up there. We were all standing up there with Perry and shit, waiting for the line to go down, waiting for your whole crew to show up. We see you walking. It's like, no fucking way.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
That and it wasn't 5 minutes before
I'm
your dad was
like-
still walking around in his work, in his
Yeah.
overalls and his
I
lime green.
was about to lose my
He
shit.
walks by us and your dad standing, and I'm like, yo, he's not like wearing that to the actual like event, is he?
And I was like, he better not be. I'll shoot him.
Say that exactly. I remember that.
That was such a fucking time.
I'm stressful.
I was trying to get things. I was trying to like get ready, and people kept coming in and like hugging me as Christina's doing my makeup.
Fucking no.
And I was like,
Punch him.
I was
was wondering, man.
Listen, and then that's when I came out and I was like, it's very loud.
Everyone leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when
could
you
tell-
got up and you were like, let's go, everybody, I was like, thank you, Ian. One fucking person.
I saw the craze in your eyes. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Just before that, I was on a mission with your dad. We show up, and the first thing that happens, he pulls up and he's like, we're gonna get hay bales to put on this. And I'm like, you have hay bales? And he's like, no, but I think the neighbors do, so we're gonna go ask them. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, one of you needs to hop in this right now so you can move the hay bales for me. I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, sure, Dad,
guess
I got
I'm your
you. Get in the side by side. We pull over. He hits the Ring doorbell and then like hides behind that pillar that they have right in the front, just leaving me standing there. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, well, they don't really like me. And I'm like, what? And nobody answered.
Thank God.
Yeah, I know. I'm standing there very, very obviously talking to him. I'm like, what do you mean they don't like you? Why are we here if they don't like you? And he's like, well, they don't not like me. We just had a little bit of a spat like a week ago, but they have hay bales. And I thought, maybe we should just go back and take them. I'm like, no, absolutely we're not going to do that. He's like, well, I do have those benches that were designed specifically for this in the house. I'm like, well, let's go get those, my guy. Let's go. Let's get off this guy's property, please.
You were this close to Grand Theft hay bale.
Yeah. So we get back in, and it was just after we had moved those, and he was like, all right, I'm going to ratchet strap these in. Fuck off. And I'm like, I know how to work a ratchet strap, but okay, dude, whatever. Walk back, and that was immediately when you came out. I was like, okay, I know my business here. Let's get everybody out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got more work to do today.
I wish I remember.
Welcome back to New Albion, everybody.
Oh, I'm gonna like laugh in your face. I was like, oh.
No, I was already 6.
Do you want the flu again,
Yeah,
Chris?
I will.
If I can get it again, I would prefer not.
No, this is
thank
the
you.
warning for the rest of the winter. This is how I will sound until spring comes back. This is just my life in the winter.
You get some of that the spray stuff. The Warhead Sour.
Oh.
That'll fix you up.
The warhead sour.
Yeah, you know the Warhead Sour spray where they impersonate the breath spray and he's right. It's just the fucking sour
yeah,
sauce from
I
the
fucking
Warhead.
love that
And it's so good.
That's like my favorite fucking thing.
That'll fix your voice.
Ideal. That's what we should do. Every time you donate a hero point next session, we all take a fucking shot of the sour shit.
I'll have to buy a bottle of that.
Forehead.
That sounds really
Oh,
good.
fuck yeah.
Really tasty.
Announcements before we get too sidebarred once more.
And then
Thankmas is coming up, guys. December 10th, two weeks away.
oh boy.
Coming up.
Coming fast. We're going 9 a.m. to 10-ish p.m. Mountain Time. Always Mountain Time, because that's where we are, and I do not do math for you. I do math for D&D. Thankmas this year is put on by Jacksepticeye, as always, supporting the World Central Kitchen. We have our link to our specific part of that set up right next to our current tips tab, just on the main thing, just any normal way that you go to donate. It's right there. It's got the Hands of Fate art made by Maddie for it. I figured that was a nice charitable looking,
Yes.
very nice art
Hey.
piece. All donations made on Thanksmas. We're having no limits on 20 for 20s, no limits on 20 for 1s. Fuck it, no limits on hero points or anything like that.
whatever.
Just, it's for charity. It's going to be a wild stream anyway. We will be watching our donation page. Donations made to the charity through our specific link will count towards normal on-stream rewards, just like every other night without any possible restriction. And if you guys have custom things that you wish to donate for, let us know. We will be very influenceable. I have the opening shift from 9 a.m. till almost 7. And that is a Mad King run where the players will be rotating in and out playing sport talent kids in the
Camp.
in the circuit and potentially in the camp.
Potentially.
Starting in the circuit for sure, you're going to be going around doing tournaments and stuff, meeting other NPCs, figuring out how the tournament caravan works, because in Mad King coming up, they're going to be attacking that caravan and trying to free the kids. The end shift is Tafa's. It is a My Hero Academia using his custom system that we had play tested not too terribly long ago. The players will be playing pro heroes in some kind of like natural disaster thing. He hasn't given me too much. I'm playing one of them, so he has not given me the details exactly on that. There will be some slight changes because 20 for 20 and 20 for 1 won't work because there are no nat 20s and no nat 1s. It's a totally D6 basis. We'll get you that information as Tafa gets it to me and as we get a hold of it. Last time, I wanted to flee town and everybody voted me out from that
No.
Oh.
Well, we had to wait. Yes.
because we got to go find Adam's niece,
So we're currently.
Julie.
Turns out, yeah, they're still living relatives.
Annabelle.
Annabelle. Jesus
potentially
Christ.
alive. Maybe alive. That means alive at that time.
Fox Julie.
Yeah, right there, Annabelle. She.
For the future. Annabelle, not McAlister. They don't have the same name.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do? It
Yes,
is?
they do.
Oh, okay. I thought we asked what her last name was and he said he didn't know.
Over to
Damn. Terrible. You guys fill me in. You guys remind me.
I just like telling Ian that he's wrong.
What if she's going by the
Favorite
alias, though?
pastime.
What if? We don't know.
What if she's married?
But basically, it's possible. The last time we talked to her, it was like 10 years ago.
What if she's just succumbed to bureaucracy and filed for a name change?
I thought you were just gonna be like, the
Like,
plague.
done that.
over here.
Yeah, Bugman's already applied for that.
Yeah.
Hey, he'll fit in perfectly.
It's true. They'll have so much in common.
this thing?
But yeah, basically, we left off with Doll Adam talking about he has to find his niece, Annabelle, who was studying at the school to be a potential engineer or something like that, question mark.
It was an
And
engineering
then-
school, yeah.
Yeah, and we decided to have our box put in Tom's little hiding hole wall behind the brick
Ah, yes.
until we could decide if we were going to leave the city or if we were going to find her and then leave the city.
Yeah, we should probably maybe
What?
like just quick pass a couple of days
Yeah, and so
And then,
just lay low for now.
and then just have kind of one of us out and about at a time. just with the cube with the rest of us in it,
Yeah.
kind of deal. Whoever's small and sneaky and roguish,
That was good.
maybe green.
Just sneaky dwarf.
And I do know where all the eats are, and so if I can prepare for at least 3 weeks worth of food, I know where to get it.
That's true.
At the cheapest.
You've been in 100% of the firefights and haven't gotten shot yet.
No, he got.
No.
Yeah, you got.
I definitely got stabbed.
almost more.
You got stabbed, but not shot.
No, I got shot.
We both got shot. I got.
I'm just
I
really
got
good about
exploded.
covering it up
I
with my
got
need for
burnt.
food.
You got shot twice.
Just pack in some ground beef. You know, it's the
I think you
wiser.
got stabbed.
Oh, hello.
I know I got
Yeah, I was gonna say this one
Wrap it in bacon.
This one has received the least amount of actual damage.
Don't
say that.
I am trying to.
At least
I am trying to.
too.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
He's just like, go, but I don't want to get my
We
clothes
apply for a risky
dirty.
job, and risky things happen.
I just got a manicure.
Right then. Well, while I'm out and about, I want you guys all to picture this fun little like montage, like Uptown Girl playing in the background.
I got you. Explain what's happening in the montage.
Chris is like slipping around along like things, has different disguises each day, is peeking around corners, trying to find Annabelle, is like flirting with the librarian, trying to find these yearbooks. And that's where we're gonna begin. Is I'm gonna be in the library.
Okay.
Thank you.
I need like a sticky note animation rendition of this.
I'll work on it.
Just like a little flip book.
I will add it to the roster.
I forgot an announcement. I've been playing with the sound. I believe I have some better settings, but this is the first time it's used in live. So if anybody there could let me know if this sounds god awful. I know the singing does, but like the normal talking.
I think
out of your noise.
Listen, I'm just saying he's not a bard, but I feel like we should be given some kind of delightful treat for that. I'm looking at you, audience.
Dear reader. Do you have inspiration time? Please, my lord, might I have a bit of bonus?
Yeah, you get a D2 inspiration.
I'll fucking take that. Hell yeah!
Woo!
Should life or death.
A +1 to 2 on a roll? Yeah!
Crix, Stickworth, negotiator, lol.
We're gonna be so off the tracks tonight.
1d2, baby.
All right then. I'm at the university library. I assume there's only one university.
Would you like to maybe
Why?
trade out with me at the university?
Yeah.
But how strange is that, right?
Why
You're
not
like,
try both?
what I imagine,
You just head.
the little goblin like pops up to the university steps, huge like flowing marble, pristine pearly gates, and they're like, get out of here. And you just like kick a rock and then like set a little box down, dive in, and throw Bugmen out.
He lands on his butt.
It's my emotional support goblin.
I actually stopped at Halloween Spirit and got a emotional support animal vest.
Crosses out animals, goblins.
No, full on, it's fine.
Okay.
And like a little badge that you can't really read it. And I'm then just, that's how I got in. I convinced them that I'm part of a new initiative at the university to help reduce the stress levels.
You're the lap pet at the library?
Yeah, that's exactly what I am.
Your vest reminded me so much of that little dog that we saw the other day. There's this little tiny dog and he had a vest on, but instead of saying service animal, it just said anxious.
I need that. I want. We need to get that for Bugmen. I'm putting it on the list.
We could do that on a shirt. We could do the anxiety. Do
Yes.
do the centipede with anxious.
No, I just want to put Bugman in like, oh my god, matching t-shirts, matching vests. Bugman's in like one that says anxious. Crix is one that says service animal. It's fine. That's
You're the
how
one who
I
went to
get
Spirit Halloween. You can get whatever you want.
Halloween spirit.
I'm
Get it?
negotiable.
Right.
Right.
Halloween Spirit.
So yeah, that's how I got in.
Okay, that has to be.
Would be a
A
lie.
very important part of this curriculum.
Next dog. Fine.
Roll me a bluff.
Oh, come on, you're a rogue. You gotta have points of bluff.
I have.
Lie your way to victory. That's a bad roll, isn't it?
Yeah, that's oh wait. That's a 16.
That's not terrible,
Is
actually.
that bad? That's
What's your
not-
bonus to bluff? You only plus 12 to bluff or something?
No, I rolled
That's a 9.
a 9.
Oh, you rolled 9.
And
I don't know what she
I
rolled.
have-
I'm just throwing
I rolled a 2, and I have a bluff
five.
of 5,
That's not
and then
terrible.
I have. I don't know. I want to make up some stats and be like, "Let me bluff you now." I rolled a 17.
I like throwing in odd end, crafts and professions and performs and stuff on a lot
Yeah.
of my characters. Like for Bugmen, I literally do have profession entomologist. I got full skill points and I got a plus 12, baby.
I'm gonna end up putting emotional support pet in my fucking profession soon.
But I
It's
work
gonna get
mostly
real
apparently
weird.
with crustaceans and arachnids now.
You're an expanding, changing person. You know?
Yeah.
I'm actually
It's
sitting there with like a
arthropods.
psychology degree at the end of this.
Everyone grows, Ian.
So will that?
Going.
Yeah.
Tell me how you really feel.
Will that do it?
Will that do it?
You get in.
With
Nice.
There's a bunch of
What is the caveat here?
Yeah. You
What's
just
the
said that
catch?
way too dryly.
set the mood, set the room for us.
Are there other goblins at this institute?
You just released into this pack of wild goblins. Just starry-eyed goblin puppies. Ears perky and ready for the world.
Except I've never really interacted with other goblins, so I'm like,
Do you speak goblin?
I hope you don't.
I think so.
God, I hope you don't.
That'd be really funny.
I do.
I really wanted you to
No.
not.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna say,
know,
that'd be perfect.
right? So you
Didn't.
get that as your passive racial thing, so it's just on your character. You can choose.
You can choose not to, yeah. You weren't raised with them.
No, but I was.
You
could trade it out for
don't want to have
Gnomish.
that. You could trade it out for Gnomish.
You and I can speak in Gnomish,
It'd
and we
be
still won't know what we're
fucking
saying.
hilarious.
Not
It
true. I speak
would.
Gnomish.
I'm not talking to you.
No, my.
Don't.
You sure? You want to reconsider?
No, you don't.
Well, 50-50. Let's roll a dice on it.
I feel like, I grew up in the brothel, right? And thieves guild, you have to speak your part.
Yeah. Do you? You don't need to speak in a brothel.
How's about right?
No,
How's about
but
you
it's
know?
like a thieves identity
You just know a little goblin.
That's what I was gonna say. It's very broken goblin.
It's broken goblin. It's mostly curse words.
You know what's needed for the job to get done.
That's
That job,
fair.
not this current job.
Just super.
You know nothing but thieves can't and curses.
Give me the toad and goblin.
Or alternative, I just think
Give me
I'm
your-
really fluent with
I'll
it, but I've
take
never
the
spoken
quiz.
with another goblin. That's probably
you don't
it,
understand
actually.
the syntax.
Yep.
It's like somebody else came up to you,
No
saw you were a
slang.
goblin, and just assumed and started speaking to you in goblin. You were like, I'm remembering
This is
that.
way too fast.
I'm remembering that, but I'm never going to be able to pronounce it correctly.
So you're let in. Yeah, you talk to the little guy at the gate.
Little guy.
He's in a little shack.
Uh-huh.
Little button clicks.
What
Gates
language are we
swing open.
speaking? Are we
Common.
speaking common? Okay.
Gates
Solid.
swing open.
Walton?
Right then. Let's
does-
throw a perception, see if there's.
Sure.
Okay. That's.
Oh no, I'm gonna miss
There's
my
large
shit.
buildings and signs everywhere.
I think that's just a 21. God, my math is good today.
Okay.
Mine is not, so.
It looks like a
Minor
very nice
sarcasm.
school. The big sign over the gates as you walk in. Gates start to shut. Mechanical click as they come closed.
Security immediately.
Guard
Cattle
removes
prods
his
in your back.
post. Carries on his little crossword puzzle after talking over the radio for a brief moment.
Is there like a map
Kind of
around?
waves you on to the. There's a little pathway.
Okay, but it's kind of obvious where the. All right,
At
to
least
the
where
library.
the main office is.
Okay, to the main office. Is there any chance I could see? Is the library within it? Is it not like a separate building?
Yeah, it's all one.
Okay.
It's very castle-esque.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I would own a castle with a library in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the front office.
Yeah, you
then.
go to the front office.
Yeah.
These hallways are giant. I mean, like you're used to feeling small, but these are like spectacularly small.
Architects are showing off.
Everyone
I
you've
don't
seen
think so.
And we're just tiny folk.
is like 7 feet tall.
What?
What?
Okay.
You think? You don't see a lot of feet actually. Some billowing robes, but like nothing's really touching the floor.
Are people walking on like platform heels?
I'm sorry. Are the
No,
rest of these people just
this is
goblins in trench coats?
They're floaters. They're ghosts.
Goblins in trench coats?
Look like people to you.
They're just
They are
protecting the coast.
ghouls.
They all have hoverboards.
Yeah. There you go. Cool.
Eventually,
cool.
you reach the main office. Kind of scale up to the little window.
There's tons of like halflings and gnomes about this place, right? They have to have like a step stool available.
Scholarly
A
gnome.
ladder?
Is it just people?
Handicap
Am I
accessories.
Not that
talking
you've
these
seen.
people as just like humans?
Yeah,
Hold on.
there's a lot of humans.
Dell, what's
You should've traded out, man.
education system here, my dude.
Should have tag teamed.
You could still do it.
I have no idea. I'm in the box.
I told you where I was going.
You told me where you were going. I'm waiting until we're there.
We don't know what you're
I'm
doing.
reading.
We are along for the ride. We are quite literally at your mercy. Don't mess it up.
Old lady sits behind the
Don't
window.
tempt me.
Pressure.
Cucumber.
Big, like, Coke bottle glasses. Shriveled gray hair. Shrinked skin.
Kind of person.
Little shaky hands. We got another one for the pen.
And that is
And with that,
That's what you're here for.
a burly man, shirt that's too small for him, got the belly button poking out, sweatpants on, some like joggers, shoes.
Look at this
You know the type.
It's on right now.
Way bigger than you, Chris.
Oh.
He's a pudgy guy.
I gotta go.
Peeks out of the office,
I'm working on it.
scruffs you, and takes you down the hall.
Like that.
Do you resist?
Whoa. When you scruff goblins, is it like a dog or cat? Does she just like go cross-eyed and just like tongue flops out?
Do you want to roll for it?
I kind of feel like it's just like
Their arms like
it's like a little pleasant though.
Just-
You
Yeah.
know, there's some kind of
like,
like primal
soothingness.
thing where I'm like, I could get used to this. This is lovely.
Thanks for showing me the way.
New crack unlocked.
But so like going down the hallway, right? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go to the pin.
Adventure.
Here we go. A couple of twists and turns later. What languages do you speak?
This is gonna go terrible.
What language are you speaking in?
Yeah, what?
You're in the box. Shut up.
Yeah, we don't get it here unless it's spoken into the box.
Goblin.
Goblin. Check.
Goblin. I don't speak English.
Gabagool. Check.
Goblin, Common, Thieves' Cant, Sylvan, Primordial, and Celestial.
Beautiful. Okay, you can't read any of these signs.
Solid mistake. How is the hallway looking?
Fucking fingers
Are there,
crossed
like-
with Wittick.
Open doors? Or,
Couple
yeah?
of neon signs everywhere.
Is
Some are
there,
green, some are red.
are there any people around?
Yeah, there's people everywhere.
Like humans? Mm-hmm. Are they all wearing robes?
Some of them are. Some are wearing nice suits. Those people are walking.
Cool. I am going to. I kind of feel like maybe this is sleight of hand, but I'm going to throw the box and like activate it into a corner so that it just pops up so that you guys can like hear what's going on.
She's gonna pop me out.
Yeah,
We just see the.
So I'm the one in the queue waiting to go.
yeah. So
You're just
that's
gonna pop
what
up
I'm
on
gonna
your phone
just like
book.
in like a little corner that I can tuck him into. I don't like that face.
Next to the drinking fountain.
Yeah.
The
You just
Intriguing
pop
idea.
up, you're like under him.
What the shit, Crix?
How's your throw?
Throw.
Sleight of hand, or yeah?
What is throw?
You know what? Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
Oh God.
To do it gently.
No. We are going.
It's not a
A
one.
13.
That's not.
That's
better
beats
than-
10.
Woo!
So you can get to where you're going. Let's say 50-50 that you don't hit somebody on the way.
Okay.
You do have a lot of moving obstacles between you and this tile.
High or low?
High or low.
The right one.
Are you doing both of those?
Yeah, it's a D100. It's out of 100.
Yes.
Hi.
You successfully skip this box across the floor. Those of you in the box, it does get a little rickety for a second.
Me, being
shifts.
scruffed. Oh crap. Man, it's just like ew.
Yeah. Pucks against the way.
Distraction.
And as it comes to a full halt, you are ejected from the box. You are not somewhere you've ever been, and there are a lot of people. They're all dressed the same, and you are sticking out.
Crix?
Crix is gone.
Just kind of stand up and
So
brush myself up.
I threw it and basically we were just,
You got like
gone.
scooped around a corner as you just kind of hucked it.
and this is when I'm gonna start being loud though, because I'm like, let's hope he popped out. Right, so where are you taking
So
me?
how effective is that scruff on you?
It's just
How
like,
cozy are you?
it's like, it's
Fortitude
it's
save.
it's like a nice little hug.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really nice hug. Give me fortitude save. Fuck. I want to know how lost in the sauce you are.
Please roll higher than a 9.
At least you were able. Okay, at least he let you throw the box.
Hey.
That's a 7.
You were full dazed.
You kind of give like,
This
you
is
know how like when a
lovely, Joe.
baby is like falling asleep and does the little like babble? Yeah.
But I'd like
get some babbles
to
out.
imagine that I've gone back to like thieves' camp,
Yeah. Yeah.
just completely babbling
and he just stares
at
down
this
you,
man.
mutters something about not speaking Goblin, and carries on.
Racist. Right then, I'm enjoying my time. This is probably the most relaxed I've been.
Yeah, we'll come back
I'm
to you.
getting rid of this dice.
I pulled up the box and I just kind of like,
Chris, make me a better dice.
Yeah, you do not see anybody you recognize.
Crix? Crix, now's the time when you jump out of somewhere and surprise me.
A younger man in a nice suit comes up to you.
Oh dear.
He's got a little backpack, some notebooks in one hand, some thick glasses.
It's got spectacles.
What, why are you on the floor? He
Oh,
Thank you.
pulls you up a little bit,
My
dusts off your shoulders.
friend just disappeared on me after leaving me there, and I'm sorry, I'm rather confused. I was looking for the library.
Oh, for the library? Well, we gotta get to class.
you were going back to school.
Better you than me.
Okay.
We're all getting some comfort this session.
Do you guys have like a goblin specific class, or
Oh, we got one for those, yeah.
what does that mean?
Well, it's for like, you know, exploratory kind of things.
Like for labs?
Yeah.
Oh. That was where I was supposed to be headed.
Your next class.
That's fine.
That's 402. We gotta run. We got
Okay,
no
all right.
time.
I'm sorry.
Where are your books?
I got hit on the head a little bit. Check this out, and I like pull some things out of my bag of holding. To just be like, my parents sent me with it. It's very kind to give me.
I just got like my hand.
And I like,
you know.
I put my whole hand and touch around my biceps, like books.
Books. Oh, get
He
it?
said 401.
I'm about to
402.
402 is where the goblins are taken for experimentation.
Yeah.
Great.
For
Sprinting.
Yeah. He rushes you down the hall.
me clinging to my
Got a
little
little
service
tie,
animal
just like in the wind. There are nothing but very scholarly dressed people.
Everybody looks wonderful here. I'd love to spend some more
You see a
time.
couple of classrooms you pass. They have like bugs on the wall, some tanks and stuff.
I like want to stop for a second, but my willpower is. I got a bit of focus going.
Did you grab the box?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I tucked it.
No, we just heard
Do I?
cool and ran.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't happen to run by a burly dude scruffing a goblin, do I?
Negative.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Did.
I wouldn't have thinked.
Yep. About a minute
I need
passes.
to go back to school.
You hear a roaring chime. He's like, "We got one more chime before we're gonna get in trouble." He kind of skirts around a corner.
I've never had detention before.
402.
402. You slink in as casually as possible. Thank you. You've been wonderful.
See you around. Sprints off. You're before the door. Slip into the classroom.
I slip in as stealthily as I possibly can. 28
Yeah,
on my stealth roll.
Absolutely.
Is there anybody in here?
Yeah. So it is like amphitheater style. Little projector in the front. Man stands in the edge of the room. There's 20 or 30 people attending this class.
This is going to go so well.
Is there like cages lining a wall full of Crix?
I'm just in the corner.
No cages. There are, however, a lot of diagrams.
Clothed though.
Yeah, dissection diagrams.
Skeletons.
Of course.
Yeah.
No live.
No, nothing alive.
Okay. Fuck. Yeah, I'll take a seat. I'm panicking. I'm in like full panic mode. Shoot, do I have that still? I do. I still have insect scouts prepared today. I'm going to cast my insect scouts and I'm going to send them looking for Crix.
Okay.
I just summon a couple beetles and flies and bullshit. Go find her, please.
Sweating.
Yeah. Go forth.
Yeah. You attend your first class on Goblin 101.
Could I learn like a possible knowledge goblin bonus for this class?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just want like a general knowledge to,
Yeah.
or like a knowledge of nature to
Give me a knowledge
specialize?
nature.
Absolutely.
See how well you're taking keen to the class.
17. I'm a little freaked out. That's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not going super smoothly. You're having a hard time kind of paying attention to the lecture.
It's also probably like halfway through the semester.
Yeah,
Right,
we're right smack in the middle of
Yeah.
it. But right now, it's that like it's the start of second semester, so they are like kind of still in the beginning of
Yeah.
a newer
So
course.
wouldn't
Yeah.
that be
There's like
Goblin
background information that
102?
I'm missing, but
Yeah.
it's the second half of 101. Yeah. It's like
so-
right after midterms.
You miss like some basic anatomy. This is more like a refresher that they're going over right now.
Oh, cool. That's good. That's refreshing. I could use that.
Yeah, girl next to you kind of slides you some notes. Sees you're sweating. There's some tissues with him as well.
What do the notes say?
They're notes.
Oh, thank Christ! I thought it was like I thought she was like passing personal notes.
I've been thinking around these textbooks before.
Goblins too?
So,
Thank you. Do you have an entomology class?
what? Yeah, it's actually after this. Are you transferring in?
Actually, I'm here on visitation from out of town.
Oh, gotcha.
Just kind of
So you're
sitting
just
in on
like
a couple
outing the
of
class
things.
then.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm thinking about doing some research. Sorry. And I just pull out like a copy of my entomology book. I slide it her way.
Is it your entomology book?
It's my. It's a copy of the entomology book that I've been writing for the greater part of my adulthood.
Did you sign it before giving it to her?
It's absolutely a signed copy.
Perfect.
I've never
Just
heard of
double
this
check.
author before.
Oh no, I'm new on the scene.
It's your.
I've been doing a good deal of field work actually, and then towards the back there's this one particularly fascinating specimen.
These drawings are
My life's work for
amazing.
you.
You like
And she
dragons.
pulls to what I'm assuming is gift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lots of amazing things.
a new species.
I'm gonna get dissected. He's gonna get a girlfriend. Equal trade.
He's got competition now.
Can I
You
see?
want to kill people.
Yes,
gonna
but
have
I
to kill
need
people.
help One minor thing first.
Just blood in my hands.
First of all,
You go first, yeah. Thanks for learning.
Patricia, it's a pleasure.
I gotta write that down. Oh, Patricia.
I came here with my emotional support goblin. We got separated. I think she might have been taken to the holding tank.
You brought your goblin to...
I was unaware. I'm sorry, I understand. It's much more of a country thing than it is here in the city. And I know, I didn't quite.
And how does it emotionally support you?
She is very good at helping me talk to people. This is the most conversation I've had in a very long time with a stranger.
You're doing great.
Don't say that, I'm gonna get nervous.
Sorry.
But I desperately need to not have her dissected.
Oh yeah, we can just pop down to the... We're gonna wait for like class to empty out, but the closet's just around the corner, so...
Oh, thank you, I appreciate that.
Rabbits.
I'll introduce you.
So yeah, a couple of twists and turns. There are increasingly less and less people as you're going through these hallways. A couple of bells chime. You're brought to some double doors. There's little ports on top. He kind of peeks in a little bit, gives a little nod, opens the door, and you are just, your ears are filled. There are screams of joy and excitement.
The claw!
Exactly what I was
Welcome, travelers!
You hear little confetti cannons going off every now and again, the clink of shiny things. Paradise.
It's like Jerryland.
The door shuts behind you, your eyes adjust to the light. You see several ball pits. Some arcade machines. They have like a little kiddie pool with like a sandbox next to it. There's a volleyball court that's goblin sized. And everyone looks fucking ecstatic. All heads turn to you and they are just ear to ear fucking grins. And they cheer, "New friend!"
Oh my.
"Welcome, how'd you get to the big leagues?"
What are they speaking?
Goblin.
Big leagues.
And yeah, the caterpillars here have never been tastier. Some juicy boys, they're homegrown.
What?
They've got a swamp. We only get to go on Tuesdays, but we get to play in the mud.
And I've never had to use any of these fucking words for any job I've ever done, so I'm just like...
Yeah. There's a pool, no baths.
Me, Crix.
Right. Ew.
I know,
No.
it's amazing.
This is...
Wow, come on. And the big man turns and shuts the door and leaves.
No!
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
The colony kind of
just-
condenses on you. There are lots of handshakes and like backpacks.
They smell bad.
They smell pretty rancid. They smell like goblins.
Crix is just like,
Chris's trigger finger's itching.
right. They're just innocent goblin. And I'm speaking to myself, and thieves can't calm myself down. Just, that's right. Don't
Couple of
stab
them
them.
perk up.
Don't stab them. They're fine.
Like
They're
they
just
never even touched you for any weapons. He just scruffed you and walked you
Push you at
away.
all or anything.
100%.
So
Just
your
was
emotional
like,
support animal vest
Yeah,
on?
you still do.
right then.
You notice a fair bit of them are not clothed.
Ooh, naked.
I can deal with the naked. It's the grossness.
None of them are wearing like people clothes. The ones that are clothes are like loincloths.
Okay, I was picturing like what you dress your cat up in or some shit. And I was dog vests. Yeah.
There's probably a good couple of those.
Right. Where?
Well, it's like they have a little tiny pond. They like have a machine that drops some fish in, and you can just scoop them out and eat them.
I mean,
It's really cool. Come here, I'll show you.
Goblin sushi.
yeah.
Is this normal? Are you normal? And I'm just, does anyone speak anything but Goblin here? Common? Thieves can't? Primordial?
Celestial.
Celestial?
One goblin. I do.
Sylvan?
I saw the sun once.
One goblin knows all the
prepare me
curse
for
words in
this.
angelic.
My mother did prepare me for this.
I had something once.
Right.
You're speaking some funny things. Come on.
All right.
I'll show you the water fountain too. It is just like a crusted over like school water fountain.
They
Love
take
that.
turns holding it.
Are there any like windows or anything?
There absolutely is. So the ceiling is about 40 feet high. You're in basically, think of a big gym that they have just filled with stuff. A couple of fans on the ceiling, and about 25 feet off, huge observation window.
Solid. The windows outside that lead like outside though, they're definitely like skylight ones. They're not like open ones, right?
Windows to the outside?
Oh, I thought, sorry, misunderstood.
Nope.
Nope, just observation.
Yep. You got some nice lights on the ceiling though.
No escape.
Oh my god, she's a domesticated pet amongst the wildlings.
It's like
Her tossing the fucking vessel.
Pulled out the fucking
Right
taser.
then!
Nobody move!
I'm just gonna follow this guy around and just like kind of make note of what's going on and just try not to let anyone touch me.
Yeah, his name is Stick.
oh, dick.
Stick.
There's a lot of jokes every time he's introduced you to anybody else about how your names are similar.
Sticks and Crix.
Oh, I would 100% not give them my full name.
No.
No.
What name do you give them?
Yeah.
Do you?
What's your name?
Did they even ask?
Absolutely. Everyone's very curious about you because you don't seem like any other person they've ever met.
Or
Goblins are
goblin.
curious creatures.
Well, yes.
Patricia.
Bugmen.
They're just gonna start.
Yeah. You're a cool guy, Bugman.
What a weird name. Bugman. Could have had a great name like Sticks.
Could have been fucking Pebble, but you got Bugman. Oh, your parents hated you.
Yeah.
Did they abandon you in a brothel or something? Back at you.
Actually, they were murdered before that, but
That's not very special. Everyone's parents here have been murdered at least once. Adventurers love that shit. They'd eat it up.
right. You were showing me around.
Yeah, the goldfish dispenser. And he does bring you to a little tank,
It's like a goldfish.
and there's just a little
football
tube that
machine.
goes into it, and every now and again a little the little goldfish just shoots out, just bobs around for a while, bulgy eyes.
Like one
bad
of those like big fucking
Yeah.
The like decorative.
The really fucked up ones that have just been overbred.
yeah, the ones that if their eyes pop, they're like
Yeah, it
yeah.
hits the water, bobs around a little bit, 6 goblins dive for the pool, water splashes all over you. It just smells like a fish tank.
Yeah.
Right. What's the cleanest fucking looking area in this place?
The ceiling.
Probably the ceiling.
The one
The
place that
observation
goblins
window.
can't touch.
Is this observation window like
Out of
like,
their reach.
Can you like no not even that but can like can you see like it's a clear glass and you can look through both ways? Or is it like one sided?
It's like tempered glass.
Yeah, and then you just see a reflection and these a couple goblins are like full on bird like poking at it.
So yeah, it's like I said, it sits up that like 20 feet off the ground. It is like a thick plexiglass.
Okay.
So there's some lights on the other side, a couple of
Yeah.
chairs.
So you can't see through.
Cool.
Alright.
You see a man in a white coat come out every now and again, look down, take some notes, and just kind of walk away.
What are they doing?
Who?
I make note of it when the guy comes out. Like, eh?
Oh, look at that guy.
You guys ever seen this? I don't know who that guy is. What day is it?
Thursday?
The Great Hunt is tomorrow.
What is the Great Hunt?
Every now and again, they drop in a boar and give us a couple of sticks, and we hunt it.
It's good that they have the concept of time, and it's not like the 4-day, the day of 4.
The 4 day.
What day is it? Day 4.
Do you ever talk to anyone
tonight.
outside of your goblin horde? Clan?
Outside?
Flock.
Flock. Goblin flock.
We got Big Jake. Big Jake comes in sometimes.
Big Jake, is that the man that brought me in?
Yeah. From the outside.
Very comforting man.
Structured.
You ever played Stack'em? It's where you stand on top of each other and you see how high you can make people stack up.
It sounds like a great game. How do you win?
If you can get you
Me
pick a point
through the window.
Yeah, let's get up to that the window up there and wave to them.
That's the win.
And if we can do that, we'll do 2 rows of people. Whoever does it faster wins.
What do they win?
We have to wait and see.
Board day comes early.
A secret
Just straight lie to him.
A secret.
from the
I don't think I've ever had one of those.
There you go. I'll give it to you.
Wow. All right, boys. And he gets like a little flag out. He pulls out his wine card. Kind of waving them forward.
Wow.
They work remarkably
Never
well.
alert.
Oh. Oh my goodness. I could rule over these people. Right, so as soon as one of them hits like just below the window, I'm just gonna like...
Wait, you gotta wait your turn. We're not... You're gonna mess up the stack.
I'm gonna mess
Stack
up the
'em.
stock.
You gotta take
Right.
off your shoes.
But if I'm going to give you the secret, I have to be the one at the window. That's how that works.
You guys ever heard of a secret?
I bet it's delicious.
I bet it's delicious. Yeah, a couple of those, a chorus of no's, some head scratches,
Some butt scratches.
a lot of butt scratches.
Oh, look at you,
They're
goblin brains.
after.
Me having flashbacks to Scriggs McGribble being like, maybe he was fucking right.
I've been down the campaign. This is fantastic.
You're like animals, a lot of you.
Yeah. 100% like, I see. Right, so, yeah.
Yeah, it takes them a good couple of tries. The better part of like 30 minutes goes by of them like getting to like, 5 or 10 at first, and then it goes to like 20-ish, and it just kind of they eventually learn that it's not going to work with one stack of goblins, so they like lean on each other and make like a goblin ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Ladder.
A ladder.
They do get to the
A
window.
loblin.
A loblin.
So they do get there.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Climb.
just
Give me a
climb
climb
up.
check.
All right.
How used are you at climbing over bodies of your
kinsman.
brethren?
Your kindling.
Not my brethren, but pretty used to it.
If you could roll over 9, you'd be pretty used to it.
It
The wrong
is.
dice.
It's
is it?
10.
10 total?
Yep.
No! Come on!
You definitely stick a toe in someone's ear.
That's fine.
You don't make a whole lot of progress.
Right, the best part about lift 'em and stock 'em is the lifting part. I forgot that part. If you just
gotta
elevate,
lift me.
if you just
Goblin elevator.
push me up.
Give me a bluff check.
So go here. There it is.
Okay.
The karma's come back for it.
Yeah. You have never seen people work so efficiently before, together as a unit. As they have essentially made an escalator
So disgusting.
out of themselves.
Our
By
goblins
them
liquids.
teaching you.
Where they have maintained their ladder formation and then have used their arm, their spare arm, to kind of like lift together.
I am delighted.
And so you can like ride the hand up one step at a time.
You just have to remove from one hand to the next. You don't even have to like lift your foot more than like an inch, and it just goes.
Delightful.
And you were lifted to the window.
Right.
There's a man there scribbling furiously.
Best thing I've ever seen.
Write this down.
And I'm just going to point at him
You see-
and like slam my vest against the window where it says service animal.
You got me in with the beast.
I'm not one of these animals.
Stops for a moment. You can see his eyes scan your badge, your patch. His arms droop. Starts tearing up the research that he just.
Oh no.
So you nod to someone else as they come in. A couple of words are exchanged. And they both leave the room.
Oh.
Mistake. Right. And now we're going to play the game of Horde. That's how you finish this all out.
They disassemble as soon as you announce a new game.
Great.
They are in it to win it.
Bodies just start tumbling.
They're just.
I'm just gonna
The
try to get
structure
off.
just-
Yeah.
It floods.
The new game
actual liquid.
is to create a shelter out of your body around me. We have to build like a hovel, and we create two of them, and whoever makes the best one gets
Me to hide in them.
Gets an even bigger
gets
secret.
to
Where's
win.
my secret?
You'll get double if you win. You
No,
want
secret now.
all right.
Oh, like a copper piece.
Well, it's your baby shoe. They have no idea what.
No, that's exactly what I was going for. Actually, I'm gonna pull out a baby shoe, like one of the really nice leather ones. It does have one of Gift's crystals in them because that's how I've been keeping their shape.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, here's your secret, but you have to keep it hidden.
He holds up the shoe with the crystal inside it. It catches the light just right. And you see like beams shoot all over the room. It's a big flash. And all of the goblins are stuck staring up at this crystal.
Just the dead silence.
You hear a row of like, ah, ooh, secret.
Right, do you want another? I have a bigger one.
Secret. Secret.
I need to get to you now.
They don't. They are currently dazzled.
Absolutely.
How close is he?
How close
Best
is
bardic
he?
performances
He's like,
in the seven lands,
you know,
the goblin kind.
5 or 10 feet away from you. He's gonna come up on a little sand hill, sandbox hill.
I am going to
No, be careful.
pull out a bigger crystal and hold it up in the air.
Yeah,
It's in a big boot though.
yeah. You kind of twist it around a little bit, catches the light just right, and sparks to life. A bigger disco ball effect erupts from you.
then
There's a small column of light that comes out of the top of it, and all heads turn to you.
Right. They're coming to take our secrets. Do you want them to take the secrets?
It's gonna incite violence.
Why are they taking the secrets?
Don't
Give
you?
me the secret gem.
They're going to take them. We have to make a horde.
Brothers!
Protect the secrets!
Protect the secret!
Thus
with
the
that,
goblin
I'm
riots
going to,
of
like,
1082 happens.
I'm gonna like stealthily put it back, like
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, they trust you. You're one of them.
You've been so honest with them, Bugman. They cannot not trust you.
Yeah, they start like disassembling like sandbox shovels and like sharpening them against the concrete floor. A couple of them like cough up goldfish bones and like start like tying them to little sticks.
Yeah, just
This is delightful.
One of them just has a butter knife. It's a plastic one.
Solid.
There's a will, there's a way.
You know,
they just immediately go to war.
if you break the secret, it becomes sharp.
Oh.
And then all of you can have a piece of the secret.
But it's small. Precious.
Fair enough. The sticks will do.
Oh.
Baby shoe and all.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. He
For
cheeks
flavor.
it.
Just like one little like hamster. Right then.
It's Bugmen now.
I have learned my place.
We'll come back to you.
Delightful lecture.
Class goes by.
Yeah. Have a wonderful time.
About to liberate these motherfuckers.
It has been
Well, we're
an
just
hour,
snapping.
give or take.
We're
Just
just
slipping right at the
chilling.
start of that class.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're let out. Patricia scoots down the corner, grabs your hand, brings you down the hall. She smells like cotton candy.
I don't know what that's like. Bernard is over the moon.
Super sweet. Super sweet.
Drags you along behind her, tucks you into like some dark corners and stuff, and you see a set of double doors. There are some ports. It's very well lit on the other side. Yeah, you look through.
Uh-huh.
You see like the ruins of a small city.
Okay.
There are remnants of a sandbox or two. Sand has been kicked everywhere. They have been like taken the wood from it and built little like turrets.
There's like defenses being built.
They were built.
Oh.
And
they're
some are
all-
broken. Some are smoking.
There's no goblins in there.
There are a couple of dead goblins. And you see, you know, waters flowing out of a couple of tanks.
The goldfish.
Goldfish splashing around as one kicks out every couple of seconds now. Some lights are broken on the ceiling. There's glass on the floor.
Paradise Lost.
I pull out my
kicked over.
sending stone, and I call Crix.
Crix. You've never been to Normandy, but you're pretty sure you know what
Solid.
Yeah, those doors opened. Jake came in
From State Farm?
and was
His khakis.
immediately put down by the first wave of goblins.
Like
The
dead?
doors
No.
shut.
The goblins are
Drag
violent.
his corpse aside. Some start eating him.
They'd use his bones as more weapons.
Solid.
Pluck his ribs out.
Pummel
I'm
his
They take his
skull.
blood, and
War.
that's when the alarm starts.
Are there any more people behind them?
Not yet.
Cool.
Go for the vents.
Yeah, are there vents?
Up. You got a hell of a ceiling to get to
You can,
first.
like, bust out.
Play
hallway
more
with the vents
stacky,
at least, right?
stacky, lifty stacky gaming.
Yeah, it's a little late for that. Yeah. I'm gonna do a perception roll if it's cool. Can I hear which way people are coming?
Yes.
Like if I get out to like the entrance.
You try the doors, they are locked.
No, because we killed the dude.
He
No,
closed the door
no, he
behind
came
him.
in and then
bitch.
they killed him.
Clever girl.
Search the body.
Nope.
Go.
Right. I'm gonna go over, just like check for like a name tag, like boop thing or something.
cards.
I've
I
seen
think
them
they ate
use
him
them.
pretty good by
No,
the
that's
time
what
of
Crix
it,
You
too.
give the
call it the
word,
book thing.
search the body. All hands on deck. There's a whole platoon of goblins that start stripping him and taking his things, and some of them just start munching on them.
Right. Wait. We need a key. Hands up with what you got. Let me see him.
Mostly just gore.
Flesh.
If it's just a body, put him down.
A wallet. You see like a keychain. You see a locket. There's a
family.
wristwatch.
All right. I'm like,
He's
let
got a
me
little comb he's tucked inside.
anything that's not useful you can keep, but let me see him for right now.
Someone hands you a rib because they don't know. They're like, this is good.
You get some fingers.
Yeah.
Get their toes.
It's not
I'm gonna put the fingers in my bag of holding. I was running low.
finger food.
Hey, an
Yeah.
open face sandwich.
You're handed a chewed-on wallet, a slobbered wristwatch. The glass has been broken from someone gnawing on it.
Solid. All right, just a wristwatch. I'm assuming. Like,
Yeah.
can I tell if there's anything special about it?
You can't tell time. We've already clarified this is the only one who knows how to read a clock.
Fair.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna flip through the wallet.
Yeah.
Like this.
You flip it open. You see a beautiful family photo.
Oh no.
It was coming.
You see
it was
big
coming.
Jake,
Jake from State
his
Farm.
wife on the couch next to him, and just fucking happy as can be. Wee tots.
Hey,
I'm just gonna close it for just a second. Did you guys come here? Were you taken from your homes?
No, I was born right over there in the mud.
Right, so they're raising you. Got it. I'm over my guilt. All right, I'm gonna flip through. Is there anything
There's a
like?
plain white card.
Cool. I'll take the card.
Yeah, it is chewed on.
Cool. And I throw the wallet back in. I'm like,
It's a fucking piranha fest. They like dive for the wallet. Platoons are falling apart.
and the keyring.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Pull yourselves together. They'll be coming.
A couple of people straighten up. Some of your platoons fall back in. The chaos has started to dissolve. There's some dissent among the ranks, it seems.
Just open the door and bail, man.
I can't open the fucking. I'm gonna try, but
Yeah.
can I hear anything on the other side?
Boots.
How can I
Boots
tell
and
how
boots and
close?
boots.
Boots and cats and boots and
They're
cats.
so close. Both
Goblins,
sides of the
natural predator
hallway.
Cats.
Meow.
On our terms, then. Ready yourselves. Brace. For the secret.
You see some of them take like Jake's body and they just like stack it on top of one of the turrets and like spears pointed over it. It's just sharpened chair legs.
For the
This is great.
secrets.
For the secrets!
All right, I'm gonna try the card.
Little beep sounds.
Does it like pop open?
Push door.
Oh, okay.
No,
Push
it's
door?
pull door.
Right. I'm gonna keep it closed for just a second. I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna pick the 5 strongest looking goblins that I can find.
Just yell charge.
Door opens.
Uh-oh.
charge! I'm
Escape art's
going.
just ducking.
I have the rib because I think it's adorable that I was given it. I was going to keep it as a souvenir, but now it's a weapon.
You just have your weapons.
Yeah, you still have your weapons. You
They
have your,
don't need to know that,
Oh, okay.
They might think you're not one of them anymore.
right?
pull out your taser. The secret of power.
Yeah, I pop. I go with the
Yeah,
door.
you go with the door. It's a good thing you did,
I'm not
because the
I'm not
door
even a part
shuts
of it.
very quickly
I'm
after.
gonna not be affiliated.
You duck out. You were at the feet of a man, and you see on his belt a couple of canisters. One is missing. You hear a loud bang inside the room that you just came from.
I have a full tactical team to deal with these goblins. These aren't zookeepers anymore.
The door swings open.
Jurassic Park.
You were kind of scooted with it. He hasn't noticed that you're on the outside of the door,
Stealth it. Just get out.
No,
and men flood in.
Are there loops on the canisters?
Yeah.
On his belt.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna pull all of them.
Slide a hand that shit.
Give me a sleight of hand.
do it.
But you should also escape.
18.
Not 19.
That was quite the flinch.
Not 20.
I don't think so.
would
I feel like
19 do
I'm
it?
suddenly. It's,
No, but 20 would.
okay, how many are there?
How confident are you?
androids?
How confident are you in being able to roll a 2 out of 2? I got 1d2, and that can get you there.
How you feeling?
Feeling fucking lucky. Let's do it. I'm on
All
a
right.
suicide
Take
mission.
it. Take my inspiration.
Give me an odds evens.
With this one?
Yeah, odds 2 or evens 2.
What?
It's
You
your
get a- you get a-
inspiration.
No.
It's a 50-50
Okay.
chance.
You got
A
it.
1 or a 2.
Odds.
Okay.
Odds.
Odds. Odds.
The only time you should ever feel good for that 1. Yes. Give me 20. You're able to clutch the other 3 pins and rip them free as he sprints into the fray.
This man's gonna blow in half.
Is he the last person in?
No, he is the first of many. A wave after him.
Okay. Has anyone else noticed me
You
yet?
just hear this.
Stealth.
Give me a stealth roll. I'll give you a chance.
Good stealth. I don't have a D2 to give you anymore.
You be sneaky.
27.
To their 2.
Da.
Yeah.
Da.
They got bigger problems. There's an
Cool.
army amassed.
There was a dead body.
Man has been killed.
I
Blood has been
am.
shed on this night.
The massive explosion will help your escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never heard that while you were in your lecture hall.
They
It's
flood
very
in.
insulated walls.
Door clicks shut again. You hear the mechanical like, and then you hear.
Well, I guess that's a secret it kept. Let's. Anyway, I would know which way the dude took me from.
Me.
It was very cozy.
Just escape and evade, man.
I would.
Local knowledge?
You can give me like a general wisdom check. I'll see what you remember in your haze.
4.
Okay.
Stop it! Roll a different D20.
Yeah, listen, I keep trading them out.
Do you?
Yes.
I thought you were just using
All
the
of
same one.
my last week's have been given to you. Wow.
Juju.
We're gonna have a lineup. Okay, sorry.
Not a clue.
Not a fucking clue.
You bumble around.
Just
for
get
a
some
while.
distance, man. Just start. Just
Yeah, no,
pick
that's
a direction
exactly
and
what
go.
Where's the hole?
Are there any vents around?
Anything low enough to
I mean,
get
yeah,
into.
there's some vents in the ceiling and stuff like that. You maybe scale an open door or something to get through it.
Let's get some distance first.
Okay.
And then if I find one that I feel like I could,
Yeah.
or if there's like a bathroom.
A laboratory.
A laboratory.
Which way is the little goblin's room?
Yeah, after about 15, 20 minutes, you run into a couple of bathrooms. You know, men's, women's, and other.
Other it is.
Yeah.
What are the ceilings looking like in the bathroom?
They're,
Are they
Business
like-
tiles.
Are they like
Yeah.
little, yeah?
Through, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up in the business tiles, please. And thank you. I don't know what I need to roll for
About this
that.
time,
Okay.
you get a call.
Who are you gonna call? Fuck.
Do I? Hey there, Bucky.
Where are you? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm just in the bathroom.
They did, like, inside the horror and carnage
Oh
room?
no, that was me. I'm in the bathroom though. In the other bathroom, it's
Getting a
about.
closer look.
You're.
Some smoke and dust has settled.
People parts
There
everywhere.
are
Are
people
you in that
parts.
room? Great.
Some tactical vests and everything laying about, blood everywhere.
How's Patricia holding up?
She's losing it, man.
Yeah.
She's not well.
She can't hear anything I'm saying though, right? Like.
No, I'm keeping this private chat.
Cool.
Yeah. Goblin bodies by the dozen.
Yeah, I let him. I'm like, hey.
Are you
I'm just
are
in
you
that.
safe?
Oh, I'm in the ceiling.
My bugs are looking for you.
All right, that works. I'll stay in the ceiling.
Just stay where you are. No more bloodbaths.
No promises. Click. Got a taste for it.
You murdered so
I look
many. You murdered.
horrified and look at who do we
Maybe.
tell about?
There's only a couple goblins that were dead.
Is there administration? Is there an office?
There's the office.
He died from what he loved.
Go to the
Little
office.
corpse is holding the gift.
In his mouth.
Dips.
I go the other way and start looking for bathrooms
Yeah.
until either my bugs get back to me or I randomly happen upon the bathroom that she is in the ceiling of.
Yeah. It's about the same time they get back to you. It's a big place.
Yeah.
You kind of bobble into that same hallway that they were in, and you're led to whichever one Crix
Okay.
is hiding in.
At least I got the lay of the land for my bugs now. It's been a couple hours. Get in the fucking box, please.
Happily. Yeah, I just pop right in.
Just dives in. Woo.
I like to think that I have just like a worn thing. Like I walk into the
I was special.
lodge.
You have like some goblin battle runes in Jake's put on you. You were awarded with them.
It wasn't even me. Yeah, they were like as I was giving a speech. It's like
You were adorned.
yeah. I just pop back in the lodge. Wake up!
With that, I'm like playing
Fucking wake
cards
up
with,
then.
with a drink. It's like,
Just sleeping.
Gift upon the ceiling.
you
Just
find a
chilling.
library.
Gift and I would.
I am a war god. I am a war god.
No, you're a
That's
prick.
nice.
I have so much adrenaline.
Is that a yes or a no?
What happened to your arm?
Oh. I'm sure Bugman can take care of it. That's actually a good
Why
question.
does that stick in your hand and why is it red?
All right, it's a rib.
Would
You
you
got
find a
ribs
rib?
and you didn't share? That's kind of mean.
It's a human rib.
Why are you holding a human rib?
Because we tore it out of him.
Bugmen can get us out of this college
wasn't
before they
using it
realize
anymore.
that's
This is why you shouldn't get an education. Just live off the streets, kids.
Look at this. This is what
Don't
college
listen to his
does to
advice.
Kidding.
Don't listen to Rosie.
Rosie didn't go to school.
I go to the library.
Yeah.
Rosie was.
I'm going to try as nonchalantly as I can just to kind of blend in visitor style. I know where the library is now, so.
Yeah. You see, as you're kind of coming in, there's a couple of rushed teachers brushing past you in quite a hurry.
Excuse me.
And yeah, you're open to the library.
Yes.
It is quiet.
Is there a librarian on staff?
Yeah,
Are there multiple librarians?
absolutely.
Which one looks the easiest to talk to?
So it is not the librarian that you are searching for, but the library's aide.
Sure.
His name is Derek.
Derek? Okay.
He's a scrawny fella.
I can,
Shaggy black hair.
I can work with that. That's my kind of people.
Some glasses, pale, probably never seen the sun. Pushing a little cart.
Super.
Excuse me, are you the head? I'm terribly sorry. I'm
sorry,
a quiet walker. I understand.
I was not paying
Oh, the
attention.
books,
Sorry.
they encapsulate you, I understand.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Do you house, by chance, old student records here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what aisle is that?
Oh God, Derek.
Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
It's okay, take your time. I'm in absolutely no rush.
If you could just.
Absolutely.
I understand. Pulls down mosquito net. Don't worry.
Can we work on getting like a camera to go out of the lodge so that we can just sit there and eat popcorn and
A couple
watch
minutes go past. He
things
pulls out a little
happening?
brown bag. I'm like,
I hand him mine before that.
Thank you.
I've been working.
Is it like takes a handkerchief out and like wipes it down?
Thank you, I was just about to ask.
This is where he
Okay.
belongs.
He's met his kid.
It's a A4. Right. This. Can you just?
I can go on my own. Thank you. Yes,
Thank you. Sorry.
you're the best. I love you. I mean,
Wait,
You're just like,
I keep it in.
He best out.
A4.
A for everybody. Yeah, you kick over there.
Yeah. And I begin the long, tedious process of combing through information.
The process of which you were destined for.
Yep.
That's what you're meant for.
My dream is coming true.
You're where you belong.
Yep.
I too was where I belonged.
With that, I'll finish my card game with myself. Takes up, folds the deck. All right, Crix.
College is really about
I'm not going to
finding
need you to
yourself.
explain the entire story from start to finish against my better judgment. I'd prefer probably not to know, but I ought to know if I'm going to go out there again.
I don't think you want to know.
I'm asking.
Great. And then I retell the story in like grandeur. And I talk about how I took these stinky little goblins and I made my escape.
Grift and I just kind of cuddle closer together in fear and terror.
They died doing what they wanted to do, though.
He wanted goldfish.
Actually,
also
they
want
wanted
goldfish.
the secret, which was, I didn't tell you this, was just a crystal in a baby shoe. They died for a crystal in a baby shoe. But also,
their lives
this
so
college is
meaningless.
immoral and is breeding goblins.
They're not people.
I never found it tasteful to try and justify my misdeeds and the rest. Just have to live with them, Crix.
Oh no, I have no remorse.
You don't.
I'd
care?
like to burn this place down if I could. But
Therein
then
lies
Bugmen
the
put me in the
problem,
thing.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Can't learn everything that
Hold
we just
tighter.
dislike.
Your people weren't enslaved to be researched.
You hear over the PA system.
Uh-huh.
Attention students, for the remainder of the semester, Goblin Lab will be off limits.
I wonder why.
I tuck myself just a little bit more into the dark corner that I found for myself to hide in.
You hear like some ahs like across the library.
Normally, there's loving and
Do I find any useful information?
Yeah, you go back a couple of years as far as like the graduates go.
Uh-huh.
Not really finding anything. But 2 years down the road in your books, you do find an Annabelle McAlister.
Graduated 2 years ago.
No,
No.
attended.
Attended. So is still currently attending? Possibly.
Possibly.
Does it say what?
Was
year
attending,
she
but I
was
do
in,
not
or-
see a graduation for.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Is it specified as to like a program, engineering program, biology program, something like that?
Yeah, it was. She specified it was majoring in engineering with a minor in the arcane.
The arcane. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. Does it have a photo?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solid.
You see, pretty average-looking girl, human. A little bit of like the flat bang cut, you know, black hair,
Uh-huh.
really sharp, angular features, kind of sunken eyes. Looks like she hasn't slept in a week.
An average college student.
I was gonna say.
Been
That's what
there,
I'm writing
done
down.
that.
Average college student.
Is there, by any chance, some kind of like sending stone directory for students? Like a student email?
Student email. Yeah, you know, it's got like, it's definitely not in this book. You kind of scoot
Yeah.
over, but to more of their tools and stuff.
Okay, all right.
And you do find a little directory. It is for sent messages, like magical paper. You just kind of
Yeah,
send some mail out.
I send her a note. My name is Bernard Bugmen. I know your family and have been sent here to get in contact with you.
No, your name is David Goliath.
Oh yeah, my name is David Goliath.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sneaky about
Also because I used your name.
Well, only the goblins.
No one's gonna gobble me.
The person who was observing us?
Yeah, a very basic introduction, kind of a cryptic. I've met your family, and I need to talk to you about a couple of things. If you could reach out to me at my sending stone number.
Yeah, you like slide it into the little outgoing mailbox. You see it levitates, starts to fold itself into a shape you're pretty unfamiliar with. It is almost bird-like, but it looks like it's meant for like gliding.
Yeah. Beautiful. Wonderful.
Starts to take off, and then bursts into flames. A couple of chuckles.
Whoa.
Everyone's watching you.
Why did it burst into flames?
You get the wrong email or something.
Wrong email? Oh, like I'm misspelled or it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh. Well, I will.
Sometimes it happens if it was like someone who used to go here.
But then hasn't for a while.
They deactivate the
Well, of
receiving
course.
nodes pretty quick.
Oh well, that's mighty unfortunate. Mighty unfortunate. Well,
You hear about the Goblin Lab? That's a real bummer.
I did. I heard about it over the PA.
Yeah.
So disappointing.
It's one of my favorite classes.
I just sat in. I'm thinking about transferring over. I'm from out of town. It was one of the big draws, but
Yeah. Where's your visitor's badge?
I'm sorry. I don't believe I had received one at the main office.
Yeah, they give you one on your way in, so that everyone knows that you're not like a student.
Oh.
Yeah. You get like a free lunch with it.
Well, I got to go back and get it for the free lunch at least.
Yeah. Well.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, of course. See you around.
See you around, buddy. Why does everybody want to talk to me? I go to get a visitor's badge. I awkwardly go to and I like tap on the kiosk. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't get a visitor's badge when I first came in earlier today.
Did you sign the check-in sheet?
No, I'm sorry. The gate was open and I was instructed over. I'm sorry. I signed the check-in sheet.
What time did you arrive?
It was 9:15.
Suspect for the
Okay.
goblin destruction.
Yeah, I would put a time maybe like just after Goblin Destruction.
Okay.
So, 12:30.
Sorry, there were a bunch of people running around and the gates were open, and when I had gotten the letter and it said to
Yeah,
come on
we
in.
had a bit of trouble this morning, but administration's dealing with it.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you know, not everything. can
Always
be-
something in such a beautiful large building, right?
Yeah. That's what happens when you get a bunch of great minds together. Everyone's trying to do something.
Yeah, always trying to one-up each other. I understand.
Someone gets it in their head to try and free the goblins. Activists, am I right?
Activists.
College
So
students.
silly. So weird.
There's like a,
All right, well, here's your badge.
there's like a hippie group outside.
Wonderful, thank you.
Justice for the goblins.
Could you direct me to the engineering department?
Are dead.
Yeah, you looking for anyone in particular?
I don't know any of the teachers' names. Unfortunately, I was hoping to introduce myself to a couple and maybe talk about some
Oh,
courses.
Yeah, Steven should be in there, Professor Stevens. He heads the department, so if he can direct you to anybody else from there, if you've got like a description or whatever.
Wonderful, thank you.
That pass will get you your free lunch. Stick away from the south wing. We had some issues in our goblin lab this morning,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's yeah.
That's far away from the engineering department.
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Wrong-
wonderful,
Other side
perfect.
of campus.
Great. I need another Muppet pencil because mine just ran out of lead. That one's a little better. All right, I go find head of house Stephen, Professor Stephen.
Professor Steven.
Hopefully he has office hours like soon.
Yeah, you pop in, middle of a lecture.
I quietly, I just
Yeah, heads turn.
closer.
He's like stops mid chalk.
I just like
Well, come on in.
as
You're
quietly as I can.
you're already interrupted. You're taking up everyone's time.
Rush in and sit
That is the
down.
most accurate portrayal of a professor I've ever seen.
Sorry. Sorry.
Some mumbles, you know,
Yeah,
a couple of jokes, and you're not in your favor.
I'm used to it.
How much of the arcane are you familiar with?
I am not an arcane caster.
Beautiful.
I'm a divine caster.
Fantastic. So you recognize some basic engineering shapes,
Yeah.
you know, some stuff that makes other things do stuff. And you cannot read any of the writing. You see little like there are illusions on everyone's desk of the machine that he's describing, and like, you know, panning in and showing like highlights of like
certain parts.
You enchant this with this and it'll start moving.
Oh.
It is almost nauseating. Just the sheer big brainery going on in this room.
Just sit there as politely as possible.
Yeah. You catch it in the last 15, 20 minutes of lecture, so it goes by pretty quick.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
If any students have any business with him, of course I let them go first.
Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of small talks afterwards. I'm talking about like building new machines and like constructs.
Yeah.
Some like city sweepers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I approach.
Well, interrupter.
Yes, terribly sorry. I was under the understanding that you had office
You're gonna be
hours.
tardy tomorrow as well.
I do not actually go here currently. And I just point to the visitor's badge.
That explains why you busted in.
I was looking for your office hours, and I'm terribly sorry about that. Do you have a little time?
I've got 10 minutes to my next class.
Okay. Do you happen to remember? Just gonna go for it if I can guess. An Annabelle McAlister here just a few years ago?
You a friend of hers?
I'm a friend of her family's. I've been sent looking for her. They've fallen out of contact, and part of what I do in my business is.
Well, she's no
Reconnecting
longer
family.
associated with the school.
Okay. Did she get a job somewhere?
She's
or
been
any-
expelled.
expelled. Mighty unfortunate. I hate to hear it.
It was quite unfortunate. She was a brilliant mind. But she had to go and spoil that.
Really? Was she arrested?
Probably. I hope so.
Oh, an offense that bad, her family will be mighty disappointed to
She
hear.
brought God into the classroom.
Okay, all right, I understand. Terrible news. You've been more than helpful, thank you, sir.
Yeah, don't go and being like her. You got something going on for you. I recognize a scholar when I see one.
I am here to send the message to her family and nothing more. I have no part in any of that. Entomology is my specialty. Have a wonderful day.
Tell by the cinema.
Don't waste your life, son.
He's all tied up in my torso. I leave campus.
Yeah, you dip.
Yeah.
You get your free lunch.
I get my free lunch. Yeah.
Get your free lunch.
What's
I like this
lunch
place. Crix almost ruined it for me.
They've got like fresh squeezed juice
Oh.
of various different fruits.
Yeah.
The main course is a like house baked bread tuna melt.
Nice.
Delicious.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Little apple complimentary.
While he's getting his lunch and stuff, does he hear any of the gossip?
Y'all getting impatient? No, I've kept that box far away from where anybody would be able to hear your voices coming
No,
out.
you.
Oh.
Have
Yeah,
you
you.
heard any of the gossip about the goblins?
I am not listening for gossip about goblins. I may or
they
may
break
not
free?
be simply looking for a certain student.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. A whole bin of humane crisis. Fucking
Yeah.
scientists.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Oop.
Does she see me?
Yeah. Beckons you over.
Oh, okay, good, because I wasn't gonna. I don't have the balls to do that. I'll go sit.
Her red hair catches the
Oh.
sun. That's how you found her.
That's a nat 19 on that fortitude save. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. You stand up a little straighter, kind of brush yourself off a little bit.
Yeah.
Make sure your
Got some
bucket
crumbs.
is.
Go sit down.
Yeah. Hi. Well, how was your? I'm sorry I freaked out earlier. It
was such a horrible
I
scene.
don't do gore very well. I can do like the anatomical drawings. But that was.
I puked my first time seeing gore.
I wonder what happened in there.
I don't know. I just heard over the PA that they
Were those people? There were people.
Justice.
there were most certainly people parts in there. Yeah, it's very recognizable by
It's probably just like an illusion or
the
something.
faces. Yeah. probably. I don't know why, but yeah, of course.
Yeah, when someone pulled a prank, it had to be.
I would assume so.
Yeah. What'd you pick for your guest lunch?
Oh, I got the tuna melt.
Tuna bread.
Great.
I don't
Is it made out of goldfish?
really do like meat, but I guess that's but fish is okay. I applaud your choice.
I'm confused as to your meaning.
Well, you just picked a good sandwich.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was plenty tasty. It was the recommendation from the lunch people.
Try to flirt with you.
He not get it.
Yeah, they recommended the sandwich. it was really good.
The lunch lady was flirting with me. Mrs. Dark understands everything.
This new species.
Yeah,
Come on, I helped you. It's your turn to help me.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
I know a place.
Yeah. Okay.
Come to the theater.
Sure.
Getting a little
Go to the
Packs
theater.
A little bag lunch.
About to get
Grabs your hand again.
Spiky.
Drags you out of the cafeteria.
It is not massively sweaty. I am keeping my palms under control.
That is impressive because
My brow, not so much.
Yeah. Drags you to the theater. The door is locked.
Oh.
She pulls out a little card, wedges it between the door a little bit, and then jiggles the handle and pulls, and it magic.
Oh, brilliant.
Come on.
Do you do work like that often?
In the theater, always.
Oh, interesting. Never been to a theater.
Oh, well, I'm part of the crew. We put on plays and stuff all the time. You should catch one sometime.
I should. That would be great.
We just turned the campaign into university. We just started.
The rest of us are just in.
Welcome back to my Hero Academia.
Welcome back to my Hero D&D. I am Bernard Bugmen.
They have pro wrestling courses.
So, yeah, she leads you inside. She's like, all right, wait here. I'll be right back. Sprints into the dark.
I don't understand what that has to do with the spider.
Door shuts behind you. Lock is re-engaged.
Uh-huh.
A couple of seconds pass. You hear thoop, 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 and then the house lights come on, as well as the stage. Oh, don't worry. We're the only ones in here. We can.
Oh no, it's just Gift prefers a special kind of lighting.
Oh.
And can we just get one spotlight?
Yeah,
and
let me
affix this to it.
What? Is that like a bulb?
I'll explain.
Yeah.
I'll explain when you meet him.
Sure. A couple of light switches flick off. The house lights dim.
Yeah.
Single beam of light comes down. Yeah. It glows. A shaft of light shoots out of it.
Hey guys, don't come out. Just
Why-
said Gift, okay?
You're
Where's-
right.
Where'd you get that from?
Yes.
We're a
Everything's great.
package deal at this point. We're
No,
so
please,
into it.
Rosie, just get.
Rosie, he needs a gift. Come on, little one.
I open the fucking card and Gift is just there.
You had it in your bag all day.
Yeah. Just,
What is it?
Sort of.
Oh.
Do you happen to speak Druidic or Terran?
I'm a little rusty, but
Gift. This is Patricia. Patricia, this is Gift.
yeah, she has this adorable exchange where she kind of fawns over it like a new puppy, muttering little sylvan nothings to it.
Yeah.
So, where did you? It seems.
Through my travels, me and a party of adventurers that I work with found a new sub-biome deep within the earth.
Come on, he's flirting.
Here.
More brave.
Not here near the city here, a good travel away. I've been all over the continent.
Huh.
Adventure, man.
And Gift, his species, produce these crystals that manufacture the light and actually assist in growing the fungi.
They're fascinating. They enhance the light. They multiply it. They
Yes.
can focus it. This is fascinating stuff, and it makes these.
Yes, he does.
He makes these.
Yes, Gift specifically, he. Of course, there are females of the species. Gift is the only one that I've had extensive interactions with. He's still very young, should grow quite well. Wanted to come along and hang out.
How big did they get?
My size.
Gift, you said right around halfling size, right? About the size of Rosie is what you'll grow to?
Like nod with his front legs dipping down.
He's gonna
Fascinating.
eat me.
And he's intelligent.
Yes, he actually is very well articulated. Not just in the legs.
Huh. Can I get a drawing?
You could make a sketch, of course, yes.
Perfect. She plops down on the floor right next to him and just starts sketching away.
Strike a pose.
He does like a little flex with his front.
My boy. Make Papa proud.
Very interesting. I don't mean to be blunt, but how much do you want for it?
Oh, Gift is priceless to me. He is not for sale.
Okay, what about the location? Just for me. I'm not. This is for my research.
Are you skilled in self-defense and combative arts?
Relatively.
The monsters and the beasts around the area very
Water.
unfriendly even to the druidic type. It was also through a cavernous swim.
Well, I am not very great at swimming, but I do have friends here at the school. Some of them have made some interesting motorbikes that travel along the riverways.
Really? It sounds most interesting. The general location I can give, at least. The exact cave entrance is rather hard to find. Totally different region
Beautiful.
of
yeah.
the continent.
Yeah.
Like way
She has no
far
reason
off.
to
Yeah.
not believe you.
Yeah.
Crix
going to lead an
100% was ready to like pop out and stab her.
Dagger.
Now, of course, that forest is
It's all right.
hundreds of
He has
acres,
it.
and
It's all right.
Of course. Well, I bring a small team of my pals that I trust, and we'll make sure that nothing is damaged, or we're not here to break ecosystems. We just
We just slave goblins.
Yeah.
well, this has been very special, Bernard. She leans in, real close. Lips brush your cheek. There's a small peck.
You earned it, bud.
right. Well, if you need any more information, here's
back in
my
here.
sending stone number. But I gotta go. And
No one
Gifts, are we
mentioned
ready
how
to?
she's using them.
Are we?
You're leaving already?
Pure and lovely. Let's not
My
mention.
my coworkers are waiting for me outside. They don't fit in the academic rings as well.
Yeah. Well, I hope you start going here. I'd love to see you around.
See you around too.
Walks you out.
Yeah. Put Gift back in the box. And beeline out of there. Red as a beet, stiff-legged. In time for our 5-minute break.
Woo.
We will be right back, guys.